drive when you can smoke and fly. Peter Tosh said got to legalize. All my heroes are potheads.
Hello, people. Welcome to the new season of Comics on Cannabis, where we hope you sit, smoke, drink, and chill with three of the coolest cats in the podcast world. Of course, I am Ed Cho, your host, with, of course, the Reverend Bob Levy. Finishing it off, we have Derek Michael.
Yes,
We're
sir.
so glad here. We're so glad to be back on this amazing platform, the Shuli Network. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, as you don't want to miss all the great shows they have on this platform. And before we get started, we do want to talk about our friends at the Green Room, New Jersey, with several locations in the tri-state area. The Green Room will hook you up with all your CBD needs. Basically, if you're looking for CBD, they'll take care of you. We're going to give away free stuff later on in the season, but if you don't want to wait, don't worry. You can always go to greenroomnewjersey.com. Use discount code DW15 for 15% off all your CBD purchases. New Jersey Green Room, a quality place for your quality CBD.
Right.
Hey, Bob, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. I like the baseball shirt.
Yeah, it's Uncle Rico shirt. You know, we do that thing with John, and look at it, everything. I'm beautiful. Let's get that out of the way.
Of course you are.
Feel good today. Feel good. The sun is out again, and went to breakfast this morning with the wife. It was nice, you know.
And
we never go out, you know. Well, we do, but you know, I'm trying to spoil her now. So
today was a special. Today was a special day, huh? You took Gina out on a special.
No, I woke up. I mean, I was.
Oh,
up
nice.
early.
Yeah. I always like when that happens.
That's always very special. When Bob wakes up, it's always going to be a special day.
I hope Bob isn't tired today. Never tired. What are you kidding? I fell asleep when we came back from the diner, and I slept for like 3 hours. I woke up at like 4 o'clock or something like that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I wanted to get up early tomorrow to go to the gym, so I can't be up all night because I'm gonna have to throw some heavy shit around. Okay, I don't want to be tired.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym?
I take a little year or two break. Bob is cute, and don't ever forget it. Thank you, Dalish.
Bob is so adorable. What have you been up to, D? I haven't seen you for a bit, man.
Man, I've been hanging in there, man. My cat's been bothering the fuck out of me. He brought in a bird yesterday,
Really?
a live one. So I spent the next hour fucking running around the house trying to catch the fucking bird.
It was probably some guy's bird, and you were running around the house trying to grab his cock. Come on, tell the truth. You don't use all these fucking codes. I walked into the room and caught you guys talking about superheroes, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, you bunch of sissies? What are you talking about?
He went to cock. He went from cock to superheroes.
No, we weren't talking about we weren't talking about superheroes. What the fuck were we talking about, dude?
Cartoons or something. It was really kind of hello. You know, when I walked in the room, yeah, you guys were talking about that guy that does Kevin Smith and all that stuff, and then you were like, I like this, and I'm like, oh man, this is weird.
Oh no, we're talking about
no. He was talking about Kevin Smith. Yeah, doing He-Man. He said it. You know, he didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was He-Man. Like they did He-Man. Kevin Smith redid He-Man, and it wasn't very good.
That's what you said. I never saw it.
I like He-Man. So call me a geek. It's an Asian thing, but I liked He-Man, and I don't think they did a great job with it. But that's just me, you know. Even me, like. Hey, look, man, you get high and you watch cartoons. It's what we all do. It's what
when I was a kid, I had Grayskull.
You had Grayskull, right?
Yep, I had Grayskull.
Bob, you don't watch cartoons. You're too cool for that, right?
No, the last thing I watched was SpongeBob, and you know, I do it.
No, South Park.
South Park is another one that got me through the car accident. I watched it all day and all night until that Trevor Noah came on. Then I threw a fucking shoe at the fucking TV. Why would you do this? Why would you ruin a perfect day?
Guys, quick question. You guys smoking a lot of weed lately? Yes or no? Bob, I know you are, probably because of the pain. Am I correct?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's more edibles. I go into the K-Fur collection here. Basically, it's cookies. Like, these cookies are amazing. Like, they work with the pain. Unbelievable. Like, it's weird. Because even when it was, like, 3 days of rain, I was able to get the right amount in me. You know what I mean? Not that I'm out of control and I'm, like, looking out the window like somebody's going to come in and attack me, like He-Man or something like that. So I'm real okay. But no, I mean, I know how to do it now because the stuff is really strong. So hit up Kafer if you need anything.
Do you know how many milligrams you need of that to get rid of the pain?
I just I sample. I'm like I'm like a dog. I'll just eat it until I know I'm in good, and then I can see how big of a piece I need, and I take it every maybe 2 hours to get me through the day, and it feels fucking great. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like drinking doesn't make helps with aches and pain. Totally, Vlad, the dragon. It's amazing how this isn't used more often. You know, I think it's starting to get like this, but I mean, that wasn't. It depends on your doctor. You know what I mean? Like
no, it depends. It depends on the religious people. Religious people are the ones that are the biggest. You know, don't do that. You know, because I mean, and, you know, they think it's a drug. And that's,
but
you know,
how good would church be if everybody was stoned? You know what I mean?
Oh, more people would sing instead of just sit there and lip sync.
Yeah, you go there, drink some fucking free wine, you know, whatever the fuck they got.
Get yourself a couple of virgins.
Everybody here has gone to mass high. Every one of us here has tried it or at least done it. It gets you through it. It gets me. You got to just sit there and just kind of take it. I'm not a religious kind of guy, so
I hope you never go to prison.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and take it. They're like, Jesus Christ! I asked him if I can have his milk, and he took his pants down. What the fuck?
That's what you got to do, man.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Yeah. Wait, Woody from Syracuse. If the Girl Scouts sold weed cookies, they can settle the national debt. Yeah, no, truthfully, I mean, why not? It's not hurting anybody. Nobody's going to go on a murder spree, truthfully, from weed. Or you know, it's the calmest thing. It makes you uncomfortable and let people take advantage of you when you go out and they tell you can't sit at that table, and you know, like you're like, go fucking suck my dick, you know. But when you're stoned, everything is like, okay, I'll just stand, you motherfuckers. You know, they bust your balls. People suck, you know. But today was good. I wasn't stoned. I went out. The waitress, you know, she had tattoos and all this, and she was nice. And it was $28. I gave her a $15 tip, and it made her day. And she goes, "This is my first day here. I'm sorry I was slow." And I'm like, "No, you were cool." You see what I mean? Like, you know, $15 is nothing because you would just spend that on cigarettes. You know what I mean? But if you can change somebody's day, it's a good feeling when you get stoned later. You're like, wow, I did something well today. At least you sent somebody in a good mood, you know? Instead, because I heard people complaining, well, I'm not paying for that. I heard somebody behind. I didn't want to turn around because my neck was a little sore. And I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You know, people just give all the people that are assholes and miserable, give them weed and they'll be better. Vad the dragon, lower back bad, both knees bad. Weed takes it all away. Mild high throughout the day, doesn't slow me. That's the way to do it, man. Like people want to get, you know, you do want to get really high, but you know, it's good.
And if you want to really have the pain go away, you combine that pot with some laps in the pool.
The pool isn't here yet. I'm not even going to. He's coming
I don't
want
to. The pool doesn't exist. Once again, we know the pool doesn't exist, and even from last year to today, I would love to get high by his pool, but I don't.
You will. It will happen, but you know, it's look. He's coming tomorrow, and I'm going to say, look, I got people are fucking betting me now.
What's the over under? May
Memorial Day. But the
May 31st.
Well, whatever that last one is, but the whole thing is that it's supposed to be here. I told him I want it by the 10th. It better be ready by the 10th.
And if it's not, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna come on here and bitch like I've been doing. But no,
it's the 29th. Memorial Day is the 29th.
Just give me the money back. Forget it. Then we'll move. You know.
Taken way too long, my friend.
No, well, there was a lot of bullshit, and I fucked up by giving him the wrong paperwork at the beginning. I don't know what the fuck goddamn survey is. I gave him the fucking survey of the town, and by the time he looked at it, so don't ever forget, weed is our friend. Great show, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Weed is our friend, and let me. There's a point I wanted to bring up about weed, which is. The reason I ask is we all smoke weed, and weed is our friend, and it should be everyone's friend, but not everybody can go out and get it freely. Here's a statistic I'm going to throw out there, guys, which is kind of crazy. Look at this. So Wisconsin, if you live in Wisconsin, what they did is that they spent over $121 million on marijuana. At Illinois, retailers in 2022. So I'm gonna say that one more time. $121 million
Or a
in
slow
another
day at
state.
Amazon.
In another state. So if that doesn't tell you right there, if that's right there that they need to legalize it, I don't know what will.
They got to vote the people out. They got to vote the people out. Get them out. Get them gone.
It's foolish. It's foolish. If you go deeper here, it's amazing. Look at this. Wisconsin senators Melissa Agard and Chris Larson, they say 69% of Wisconsinites support marijuana legalization, and that Wisconsin residents sent $36 million in tax revenue and $121 million in total sales to Illinois last year because their state refuses to legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
This doesn't take rocket science. Whether you're policies, money. Doesn't money always speak, guys? Like when there's that much money. I'm sorry.
It usually does, especially when the city or the towns can make all this money, and everything's better. And it's like nothing. This isn't like fucking grain alcohol that'll have people fucking driving into churches and fucking, this is something that's going to calm people down. That's what it is. I would give prisoners weed. I would fucking say, here, take some weed and shut the fuck up and don't rape.
Don't rape. Or give me no more weed.
No. Well done on that. You know what? I never. That's actually something pretty awesome. You would never think about that, but if you did do that, because let's just say Bob's idea was right. I don't know if you were joking, Bob, because it honestly makes a lot. It makes a lot of sense. If you were to offer weed to prisoners, let's think about that. They love weed. We know that. Yeah. It'll mellow everyone down. It's actually kind of brilliant. Like, I can't believe that actually came from Bob's mouth.
Yeah, well, the shower rapes. I mean, the rapes would be slower. They'll be like, you would go slower. You'd be more gentle.
After another toke. Listen, you guys.
The prisoners are petitioned for fourth meal.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Bob's blood is 85% THC. Look, I don't know. I don't really care. I know it makes me get through a day. Like days, I couldn't get 2 days a while ago, but now it's like, hey man, this is working, and this is gonna work for. You don't need pain pills, you don't need. This changed everything, Just find what you need. Test until you find what is perfect for you. It will connect with your body. It's amazing. It really is.
Can you imagine? You love it. I love it. Everyone here loves it. Can you imagine actually getting arrested for it? Like think about it. How pissed you would be getting arrested for it.
I got pulled over twice when I was high going to Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club not this. What's the Irish holiday where they get loaded?
St. Patty's Day. It was just 2 weeks ago.
I got pulled over on 295, and I go, I must have been fucking with the radio because you're stoned. Then I go on 195. I get pulled over, and I go, I just got pulled over. He goes, I was the guy that pulled you over. It was the same cop on 195, and he goes, you got to be drunk. I go, no, I'm not. And he made me get out of the car and do stuff, but. It's like instead of me,
you do,
I do stuff, yeah.
Like some kind of backhanded jerk off thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He was like, all right, I believe you now.
Okay. The way you grab the balls, I don't think you'd be drunk.
And this is why Bob's talking about it. It's a great memory. You don't forget those things. So what happened?
He let me go. I said, dude, if if you get me on the way home, you might have a fucking reason, but this is ridiculous, But it's the same cop that got me on 2 different highways, because that might have been where he was going, and he fucking pulls me over again. The same fucking guy. That'll never happen again. I hope.
I'm trying to think if I ever
was that.
I'm trying to remember if I was ever arrested or for pot. I mean, when I was a kid, I got arrested a lot. 9 times before it was 18. I'm trying to remember if any of them were pot related.
Yeah, no,
never.
I don't think so. I don't recall one.
They do just take it from you. That's the greatest thing. They just take it from you and just give it to their kids.
There you go.
Seeds could get you arrested in the 70s. Yeah, you had to
Yeah.
worry about seeds. That was the worst thing when weed was like it would just blow up. Every one of my shirts when I was like 17 and up was had like burn marks in it because they would explode. Then you'd be in the car, somebody's car, it would blow up and the
Right.
seeds would fly and then there's flames all over it. It looked like Vietnam. You know what I mean? When you got that shitty weed and all the
Yeah.
seeds. Now it's like you don't get seed. It's so fucking amazing that they make it so easy for you. That's why albums went away because weed had no more seeds in it, so they didn't need them anymore.
Is that what it was?
No, but I like the
Okay.
story.
Beautiful.
Yeah, seeds and stems. You'd be like, what the fuck? You'd fill up an ashtray and you fucking take a picture and send it to your friend and go, you cocksucker.
There was
Look
a
what
song
you
about
fucking
that.
did. What?
Stems and
See-
leaves, right?
Is that? I have no
Stems and
know.
seeds. All I got
don't know.
left is stems and
Let's
seeds.
see. Yeah, we all live in Jersey now, and weed's a good stuff. We found a club, maybe, right? This will
Oh
be
my
fucking
God! We're
good.
gonna make an announcement in the next few weeks. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome for everyone that wants to come and hang and party. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but a lot of
Okay.
fun stuff that we can talk about with that. I remember Derek used to have like these huge seeds in his basement. Not the seeds. Remember the stems?
Oh yeah.
And-
You used to
and-
light them on fire.
I used to light them on fire and just inhale the smoke. It would do nothing for me, but I just really kind of dug it.
So
and
you're
then
a freak, huh? You're just
Oh,
a freak.
look, man. I love the smell of I just love the smell of all weed. I got like the only time I've ever been like pulled over and it was weed. We didn't get in trouble. We ate it. You know, we took it and ate it, but it doesn't really get you high because it has decarboxylize. So
Yeah.
so you eat
Fat
it.
soluble. Yeah.
Well, it has to it has to go up to a certain level of temperature for it
Right.
to actually be psychoactive. So when you eat it, it's just gross, but you know you're not going to get
Yeah.
busted for it. But that's about as far as I went with it.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like I wish I had something sexier for you, like getting jerked off like Bob here with the cop. But
No, I
but you know,
jerked him up.
all right, sorry, yeah, you got to get it straight. But I mean I just can't imagine getting busted for it. And just the idea of it, and just to go forward with that story here, even in Wisconsin, the kids and the people that are moving over to Illinois, listen to this. So let's just say you get marijuana possession, you're busted. It's punishable by it's like $1,000 fine here. And something like 6 months in jail, okay, and that's
Yeah.
for the first. That's for the first offense. That sucks in general. That nobody wants that. But then if
No.
you're like subsequent, like if you do it again, basically you face a felony charge like of a maximum of like 10 grand, okay, and up to 3.5 years in prison.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
So that's gonna stop people from stopping your city, your state, from getting better.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
a
Tax
lot
dollars,
of that is,
everything. It's gonna fuck up everything. Like it's stupid. Like.
a lot
I
of that
mean-
is privatized prisons. That people that are getting paid for every inmate they take in, so it's to their benefit to arrest people for as many things as they can, because that prison then gets more money.
Well,
And
yeah,
the
you get, and even you got to pay. Well, I remember when I was in jail for like 3 or 4, I had to pay by the day because they took it out of my money that I had on me. And they
Oh,
go, yeah.
jeez.
They go, what do you think? You fucking come here for free? And I was like, what the fuck? All right, bitch. Uh,
I don't know, man. Like personally, what I'm getting at from this right now is like that's such a good idea with the weed in the fucking prisons. You got to freaking love that. I love
Yeah.
living in a. I love. I'm sorry.
No, they're pretty calm in prison, like, you know, because they know they're there. The people are there for a long time. When I did the prison comedy thing, they were cool. You know what I mean? They enjoyed that we gave. I think when you make it easier for them, they will make it easier for you, you know, for the people that work there. And I think it's a great idea. But of course, people will be like, oh, what do you know, if people have a problem and you go to jail because, say, you are a heroin addict and you get locked up because you have heroin, right? But you never committed a crime, you shouldn't be put in jail. You should be put in a rehab to get you, as long as you don't really do a real
Yeah.
crime,
Right.
you know? Because
No, that-
heroin, you really can't move or anything. I've never seen anybody really, you know, they're going to go rob a car. They're going to hit something. You know, it's not.
No,
a
I mean
drug.
usually that's more self-destructive behavior. That
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. Put them in a loser cell.
I the worst jail in New Jersey is what? It's I guess it's Rahway, right? That's got to
It
be
has
it,
to
right?
be. Yeah. It's yeah. If you want to meet a guy, I think that's the place you go.
That's probably one to go because I know there's other ones, but that one is like because that's the one in the movies and everything like that.
I was in Salem by the nuclear plant,
Raw
and
date.
that was nothing. It was really nothing. It was a hangout before you would go somewhere else, or you were just there for a couple of days. But the food is just terrible. That's another thing, and the weed will make the food taste better.
It'll make you
Yeah.
eat. It'll make you eat.
Yeah, I mean, you either get really fat in jail, or you get or you get really skinny and work out. You know what I mean? But there's no in between. You're not
Right.
just gonna be. It's garbage food, and it should be. It really should be. Garbage food will keep you away because nobody likes garbage food, even prisoners.
It's garbage food, but it's also getting a dick in the ass. That's gonna keep you away too. Like nobody wants to fucking go there and know that someone's gonna be your boyfriend.
Some
Like
people, that's why they go to prison. You know what I mean? For the hot gay sex. I mean, look, here you go, Redbird. I once sucked
nice.
3 miles of dick for a 3-inch joint, and then it was fucking tea leaves in it. That's when you get down.
God, I hope that was a great fucking joint. I love the fact that I'm in New Jersey. Well, no, I don't. Well, no, I'm taking that back. I like the fact that New Jersey is legalized now. I don't like. There's a lot of stuff in New Jersey I'm not crazy about, as you guys know. But I'm just not. I don't love it here. Do you love it here, Bob? D, do you guys love it? Do you guys love it here?
I don't go out, so I mean, we go out when we have to go out, or when we want to go get something to eat. We don't go far. I love my house. I love my pool that's coming.
Great.
But we'll be out here. I love the summer. I love, like, today's a beautiful day with the air coming in and fucking. It's just fucking look. It to me, I like the Four Seasons, not the band. And but no, I do. She's gonna want to get out of here in a few years, and that's cool with me. It'll be time,
What are you looking at? Like, if you had a place? I remember you were even talking about No, was it South Carolina?
South Carolina or Florida. But it's got to be a new area. I don't want to be the guy that moves in and everybody else is like living there and they try to bully me, because that doesn't work. You never notice that people that are on the block for a while, they act like you're gonna go by their rules. I don't like that shit. That's why I love where I live. My neighbors are fucking great, and if you have that, it's a great thing. And
I went to Charleston last year. That was fucking awesome. That's a cool little place.
It's amazing. It's a different life. People are there enjoying themselves. Great to see you, Kiefer. Kiefer makes my life livable with pain. So hit him up if you want some pain help. Really does. And there's so much stuff out there that will fucking hit the spot. It's just fucking amazing.
When I go out, I don't like New Jersey. I'm glad that it's here. It's not terrible, like you said. I like the Four Seasons, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
But I lived in Florida, and I do like Florida. And but if I do move and I do go a place, I know that it has to be cannabis friendly because I just fall. I just really love this stuff.
It really doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna go by those fucking rules to feel better.
At all?
No. What are they gonna do? What, you know what I mean? You're gonna put me in jail for a weed? Just take it and fucking enjoy it. Look, it's too fucked up. Bone Loads $199. March 2023 is Bob's 1992 story. Would you stop it? It's not. It's coming here so fucking fast, and that's what I'm gonna enjoy. The swimming will help with the pain. You know what I mean? Because then I'll be using everything. I'll be stoned out there. I'll be the darkest guy in town. I mean, all these fat white chicks will be chasing me around the neighborhood because I know, God, I'm gonna be so dark. That's what I love. I love shit like that. I just want it here now, and that's what I'm gonna tell them tomorrow.
I want you to get. We're all rooting for you.
Not really. Have you looked in the chat lately? These motherfuckers. All they want is not to have me to have this pool because they think I'm making it up. Why would I make up getting a pool when it's been going on for basically a year, almost a year? Oh my God. Yes, the March 2023 pool. Well, look, he was supposed to start in March, but whatever. We're a little off, but even in April, it's done by May. 4 weeks. So fuck yous all.
You should write a book about your pool, man. Like just an anthology about your book, and everybody would buy and be so interested about it, Bob.
It's called Fuck Me.
Is it gonna happen? Isn't it gonna happen?
When they come tomorrow, I just get it. Believe me, tomorrow that's it. It's either get in here or just fucking.
Then no pool.
Yeah, but it'll be here. I know he'll just do it. I know they're waiting for the weather to break, and it's perfect now. An alligator allowed in the pool. There's no alligators suck, and that's another reason I don't want to go to Florida, because if they fucking walk in front of your house, you got to look for these motherfuckers all the time. Especially when you're stoned, everything is going to look like an alligator to me, even a dog. So I might shoot a dog by accident.
Did you guys hear about that lady that got ripped in? She was walking her dog in Florida, and the alligator took them both. And I think they both didn't make it. Yeah,
no, I think the dog I think the dog lived and got her, but that's stupid.
Wait, wait, they got her?
That just made Ed happier.
Yeah, well, a little bit. No, that's not true. I like that. See, those are two of my pain points. It's animals.
Alligators are good to eat. They are good to eat.
And elderly people. But
elderly
people got
pretty good to eat. No.
They are delicious. But the thing about it is, you have people saying, well, they caught it obviously, and they dispatched it. But did the alligator really do anything wrong?
No, the alligator's waiting for some idiot or an animal to walk by the water, so you can't say, you know what I mean? How can you get mad at that? And if everybody was stoned in town, they'd be like, hey, man, she fucked up. That would be the answer, because that's what it is. The dog pushed that bitch to save herself, Redbird said. Exactly. Because, the dog's like, why are you pulling me on a leash towards the fucking lake?
It's man's best friend, not woman.
Well, that's definitely not one.
Yo, this is not making the family feel better, guys. If they're watching and or listening to this,
but it's just stupid. Even they would probably didn't even go to the funeral. What was there?
They probably bought the alligator.
Yeah, the fucking burp. They had to fucking cut her out of the alligator. I mean, look, it's
holy
it's
shit.
Stupid. If an alligator can get you, you're in the wrong place. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to be close to those motherfuckers.
Where are the signs? Where are the signs for that? There's signs not to walk a fucking alligator, right? Not
to walk an
alligator.
Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what it is. Shut the fuck up. There's got to be a sign where where it says don't walk dogs, or elderly people aren't allowed, or maybe not like that, but signs that
there is signs.
There aren't signs. There aren't enough signs.
There's always warning. Look, there are alligator warning signs everywhere down here near the water. Exactly, and they can get and they can get to a dog door. If you have a dog door, they come in your fucking house. I don't want that shit. You know what I mean? I got a dog door. Yeah, I got a dog door now. It's the greatest fucking thing. I never realized. I got it a year ago. It's the greatest fucking thing in the world, because they go in and out. It's like fucking. This is amazing. But do you want an alligator fucking out there? No, that's where if I go to Florida, I'm going to be away from the alligators, or they're all dead already. You know?
I look, man.
I read that alligators aren't very aggressive.
Well, they have to tell
crocodiles
that fucking old lady that fucking was dragged into the fucking water.
Well, once in a while, but
there was the dog, and the alligator took her in. Did you see that? There was another video. I don't have it up, but he jumped in to save his dog. I did see that. He took his dog, and then this motherfucker jumped in. He jumped in and fucking wrestled the dog out, and then fuck you, bitch, and just took it and the dog out like a fucking boss. And I don't think this guy was old. I think this guy was young. I think this guy was actually old, wasn't he? Older as a senior citizen.
But the alligator wasn't that big. I mean, if it was a bigger alligator, he would have just backed up and sat down and fucking play with his other dog. He wasn't going in. That fucking alligator. I could have beat the fuck out of that alligator.
Oh, they found it. Oh, okay.
Here it is.
Look at this. Look at this guy.
Look at it. Look.
Like the fucking man. Look at that.
Richard Wilbanks wrestles an alligator.
That's an alligator. That's a fucking snake. Look at it. Take me out of its fucking mouth, you piece of shit. Look at it. I would be swinging it into a tree by its tail.
Oh, look at that. Look, that's not small.
That's small. Look at the dog. It's the size of a testicle.
Look at that. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you right now, right? I would pay good money, to see you wrestle that alligator.
Go get it. I'll get that an alligator that big. I will fuck it up. I will smash it against a tree growing out of the fucking water there. Are you kidding me? This guy should have I would have choked it out. Oh, I could have choked it out. What are you kidding? Ask any women I date.
See, look at this guy. He's a fucking. All right, no props to him whatsoever, Bob, at all.
No.
You're killing me, Bob. You're killing me.
2.5 fucking feet, maybe. Not even.
Well, he went in there not knowing whether that little thing's mama was around.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. You see the little piece of shit trying to get your dog. I mean, a dog, that's going to take a dog. It goes back under the water, and dogs can't breathe underwater. That's what they tries to do. I would take him out and start smashing him. Did he fuck that guy? Yeah, I would have fucked it and sent it back in the water and said, now look at you, bitch.
Yeah, that part
now
is
look
censored.
at you. Yeah, that's just a little puppy dog. Delicious, right? It's fucking, that dog is this big. The alligator was this big. This big. I could have fucking, you know what I mean?
That thing would still take off fingers, Bob. Like that thing would, if that thing got you, it would have taken off a finger, a foot. It was big enough to do that.
It's not gonna take off a foot. It couldn't even untie a shoelace. That fucking alligator. Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you know what your problem is, man? You're thinking. I'll tell you, you're right. You think you're grander than you really are, man. That alligator would have fucked you.
He-Man.
That you now you're He-Man. Now I really don't like He-Man. Here's.
Okay, River Ackerman, $4.99. I was just about to smoke, and then I see this pop up in my feed. Now I'm definitely gonna smoke. You fucking what? That's an ugly looking thing. Look at that. That thing would scare me if I seen that thing in the water.
That thing you should fucking. We should wrestle that now, you fucker.
No, but you don't want to be able to be around. You know, if you're going to get stoned in Florida, you know, but you shouldn't have to deal with alligators. They're useless. You know, what do? They eat fish. People can't even fit. You go fishing, you fucking
Well, they're pretty
alligator.
popular to eat in Florida.
They're good. I've eaten one. They taste good.
So
Motherfuckers will eat anything in Florida. Look, I'm not going to go out of my way to look for alligator, but if it's there, I'll fucking try it because I hate them so much. But I'd rather get that one, beat it against a tree, and throw it on a grill.
Oh, jeez. You know, here, once again, Bob. It's an alligator. Look,
Piece of shit. It's the devil. It's the devil that lives in the water. It's the most fucking pathetic animal out there. They should all be put down. They should be. There should be alligators, a place like McDonald's that sell alligator. Just kill them all and fucking feed them to people. You know,
Bob loves. I remember you love your animals. You love your dogs. You love all that stuff. Am I correct, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, what if you that was your dog, okay, and it got taken in by a larger alligator? Would you have jumped in? Would you have had the balls to jump in?
I mean, if he's already in the water, I mean, you know, he's
such an asshole.
I'm just saying, it depends on the circumstance, how far out he is. If it's too far out, it's like what's
he's 5 feet away. He's 5
feet away. I would jump. I would dive like this, and then I would come up, grab him, grab the dog out of his mouth, put him in one hand, fucking Dusty Rhodes elbow to the fucking head, and it would be over.
Wow.
He would have Dusty Rhodes him. There you go. Then he would have they would have power slammed him, and that would have been that for the 3 count.
John Cena.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're the most fucked up things on this earth. They're like dinosaurs in the water, and I don't like them. Alligators are dinosaurs, exactly. That's what I just said. You fuck.
All right,
Bob versus the Gator WrestleMania.
I'm in.
See, that's another thing. I used to get stoned and watch WrestleMania, but it's not good anymore. It's just not. It just doesn't do it anymore. If you know, it's like. If you want to find out if you're a little like this, if you watch it and you get a little bit of a boner during one of the matches, and it's not the women's one.
Sorry, Derek, you're gay.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's a dive with a cigarette in my mouth. That's what I would do, YouTube viewers. You know, I'm not going to change anything. They're going to say, this alligator's going to say, this guy's fucked up. That's what you got to be. You'd be fucked up around people, and people are terrified, you know? Oh, my God.
Look, man, it would take. I I don't know, man. There would be nothing important. Well, no, that's not true too. Because if my dog was got ripped out in there or something I really cared about, you would just jump in because your mind just kind of your mind just goes in crazy places.
If
Doesn't
I
it?
saw you jump
So you
in
jump
after your
in.
dog, I would definitely film it.
I know you would, you fuck.
Fuck
I'd,
yeah.
I'd be like,
Fuck
oh
yeah, that's good
shit,
TV.
oh shit, oh man, look at that. I'd be like in the background on the camera.
You're
Look, man.
such an ass.
Look, nobody's a hero when it comes to a lake. This fucking, you don't know what's in the water. That's what it is. That's why you're not supposed to go in the ocean. Fucking a fish will grab you.
You're not supposed to go in the ocean.
No, you get stoned and you go in the ocean. You always think that you hit something with your foot and you start fucking flipping out. You're like, what the fuck was that? And then a fucking jellyfish is all over. It looks like a big fish came in the ocean. They're all over the fucking place. It's not a good place to go. That's why I just want a pool. I don't.
Well, you're never gonna get that pool though. Because
No, I'm
once
getting
again,
that.
we have the overrun in that pool there. Oh, here we go.
Bob's fake pool. Bob, do you have to give the pool man a hand job to start? No, not at all.
He already did that.
Yeah, that was last year. Now, boy, do I feel silly now. A year later.
To the cop. I'm glad we found that. I'm glad we found that alligator video moving. That'll kick off, I guess, our video segment of our video high segment here of some fun stuff. Oh,
yeah, I would have a fucking Mrs. Levy would have a nice pair of alligator shoes, and she'd also have a purse. I just like boom, and it remember like in the cartoons, it would be suitcases and
yeah. Like Woody Woodpecker, he would like the alligator would explode and it would come down in shoes. And it would come down like
Oh yeah, what about the Hanna-Barbera alligator? He wore a hat. Yeah, he was a lazy motherfucker. But what are you gonna do?
I want to see it. Before we get into that, do you have alligator shoes or hats or anything, Bob? I never see you in anything. I never see anything like that. You're not a real. I don't think I've ever seen you.
Crocodile Dundee. Who the fuck is gonna dress like an alligator? I hate alligators. I'm not gonna fucking wear them. I'll eat them, and that's it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way and get fucking I don't think I've ever. No, I never had alligator fucking shoes.
You should make an alligator swimsuit and go swim in those lakes in Florida. See what happens.
See what happens.
See what happened to the last guy?
We're totally gonna get like a Comics on Cannabis alligator blow up like raft. And
no, there's not.
We're gonna throw it in your. I'm gonna throw it in your pool.
No, they're not even coming in the backyard.
It's got to be there. But guys, I don't know if you guys saw some of these new fun videos that we have here. Any of you guys know who Afro Man is?
Oh yeah,
Afro Man.
Yeah.
Are you
it's
serious?
So funny.
Yeah, his name is Afro Man.
He's actually a cannabis activist.
Oh really?
Yeah. But check this out. So a cop breaks into Afro Man's house. But check out the cop though.
You got to see this.
Okay, now watch the physically challenged officer come in here. He gonna take a double take on the pound cake. Look at the pound cake. He want to shoot me. He gonna look at the pound cake. Hey man, that pound cake.
That's a
he didn't know whether to shoot me or cut him a slice of that lemon pound cake. He backed up. He wants some of that pound cake, man.
That's fucking...
Dude, look at that pound cake. Just look at it. Oh, that's so funny. Like the fact that he was actually looking at the pound cake and nothing else. Cops. It would have been better if it was donuts, but still, that's pretty solid.
But the guy even had like the cake thing from the store that you would see stuff in.
He gonna take
the glass.
Double take on the.
Oh, he's happy about that. Look at that motherfucker. He comes in. One guy. They send one guy in there. You know.
I think there was two guys in there.
There's a couple other people. Yeah.
There was two guys in there, and then he just stood by the pound cake, which would have made it more. They would have made it brilliant had he just stayed there and like they cased the place out.
Watch the physically challenged officer come in here. He gonna take a double take on the pound cake. Look at the pound cake. He want to shoot me. He gonna look at the pound cake and hey man, that pound cake.
That's fucked up. You know.
And he didn't know whether to shoot me or cut him a slice of that lemon pound cake. He backed up. He wants some of that pound cake, man.
I bet that was an edible cake. You know, that's the whole thing. You can get edible cakes and everything. It's like everything. You know, you can cook food with it. But you know what I mean? Like cops nowadays, they don't fuck with you with this. You know what I mean? With weed, they really don't. Unless they're fat, you can make a deal. Just take that.
Well,
Take that cake. Take that cake. Let me put it in the car for you.
The
Well,
guy's
what
just smoking weed though, and they come in with guns drawn.
Well, that's
Well,
what shit happens wrong, man. That's what the mistake is. It's like Jesus Christ, a fucking weed dealer ain't gonna start shooting at you, most likely.
What would have made that so good is if he ate it. If he actually took it and ate the cake, that would have been like the cherry on the top. The fact that he just looked at it alone, I mean, it's great stuff. Just as a cop, and it was a pastry, and it's a munchy food, which is absolutely brilliant. But the fact that he didn't like just devour it, that would have made it so much better, so much more viral.
I would have said, dude, I seen you had you want some of that? I seen you eyeing it, and then I would have been getting clubbed for a while. You don't piss them off. You don't piss off a cop hardly, and the chances are 99.9 that nothing's gonna happen. Just shut the fuck up. That's the key.
It doesn't happen anymore. You are aware of that, Bob. Like right now, there's videos out there now saying "fuck you." I can do whatever the fuck I want. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't do it. Like defund the police. All that. Like they can do whatever the fuck they want. Cops have no power anymore.
Well, that's what it is. But you will get fucking shot, or you will get fucking clubbed, or
no, you won't.
Well, you will. I still see that.
See it all the time. Yeah, you see people getting beaten the fuck out of, and then there's another parade.
But because they don't shut the fuck up. That's the key. When a cop comes, you shut the fuck up. You turn the music down. You fucking nothing. You don't do anything. You don't try to get out of the car. You basically, yes, sir. Yes. Oh, yeah. Whatever.
That got weird. Oh, yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That got real weird, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Can you go a little faster? I'm going to be late to where I'm going.
But like the way things are going right now with the cops, just I don't know. Like the way cops go right now, there's I would agree with you. Like I wasn't for that defund the police thing. I wasn't all for that. But like when I see videos like that, there's no respect anymore for cops. That's why cops are just quitting left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't blame them. If I shoot like shit too, I don't blame them.
Yeah. Might as well.
But moving on here, guys. This one, I'm not gonna lie. This one kind of I didn't know. I really didn't know how to take this one. Like we said earlier when we were just talking about the alligator and the dogs. You guys are all dog people, like or animal people, right? Everyone loves animals, right?
Yeah. Cats are all right.
Okay. Yeah. So here's one that was really I didn't know how to feel about it, but you guys can let me know. If you check it out, if you cue it up, these are dogs that get high.
Really? He looks
Yeah.
high.
Well, yeah, the dogs that got into edibles or they got into, and I was, it's funny, but I really don't know how to react to this one. Let's play it and let's see what you guys have to say.
Okay.
This guy is high as a kite after getting his paws on.
As we see here.
This guy is high as a kite after getting his paws on some marijuana.
Wow.
Look at that.
This fella.
Angel, come here.
He has difficulty walking straight after wolfing down a marijuana.
See now.
my God.
Okay. So
Videos like these posted on YouTube.
look at this guy. Can't even stand.
Food laced with pods.
Oh man.
Look at his face.
Look at his eyes.
Look at his face.
Oh my god.
But
You get
okay.
into. Was it a cookie? Was it a special cookie?
Now that medical marijuana is legal in 23 states, pot-infused edibles are more common than ever, and scenarios like these are happening more and more.
Oh,
See,
I
nobody
feel
knows
bad
that
for that
better
guy.
than Sam Smeltzer and his 10-year-old pup Rasco, who ate some of Sam's medical marijuana-infused coconut oil that had dripped on the floor.
Suddenly I hear licking and look down and I was like, oh no.
And it was my cock.
No, Rasco, no.
After about an hour, Rasco was stoned
Ah,
and
Jesus
wiggling around.
Christ.
He's
Oh.
wibbling back and forth and looking at us and his eyes are all glazed.
Unfortunately, sometimes it's not an accident.
Oh,
This
jeez.
knucklehead
Christ.
blows pot smoke directly into a pooch's
Oh, and the
face.
dog's trying to get away from it.
Yeah, nah. You see,
Not.
Now that's
That-
fucked up.
Veterinarian Dr. Jeff Werber
That's-
says if your dog ingests pot, call your vet because there's a good chance they ate way too much.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to look at the plate of brownies and say, "Oh, let me see. I think I should only have just one." They're all gone. So and
I
that's
can't even
fine.
have one.
I know, right?
No.
See,
Oh.
See, that's fucked
So-
up. But I tell you one thing: when dogs are older, there should be an amount that you can give a dog to basically make them feel better. That's another thing that would help.
No, well, they have that. They have like poochie stuff for CBD. Like you can get. Yeah, you can. They have items on for just for pets for CBD. So like like if they strain themselves, or if basically they're pain or they're elderly, you could take a CBD, and for some the dosage I don't think is that very high, but it helps them out. Now something like that, like I said, give me your reactions on it, guys, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I wasn't too sure about that. Is it funny? It was funny when that one dude was just kind of chilling out, like he looked like Snoop Dogg. Well, Snoop Dogg, but he was just kind of sitting there, and then he just and then he started moving. It went from cute to funny to I don't know. It's kind of concerning, but is it just me, or is it just I'm just a pussy?
Well, you're a pussy, but yeah, it's I mean, you shouldn't
line them up, they'll knock them down.
That would be terrible. And then like to take your dog there to say he's all stoned and fucking what kind of piece of shit are you? They're gonna be like, just leave it here. We'll fucking put him in a cage and let him have a shitty life. It's better than you fucking it up. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? My dogs wouldn't. They can't get up on the table, and I never drop shit.
Never drop shit.
I mean, how would you react? All kidding aside, how would you react if, like, Derek, your cat got fucked up on that, or your dog, Bob? Like, would you be like, would you go to the hospital? Like, would you go to the vet? Would you be like, if they were stumbling? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not right in the head.
Have to bring them there, but that's the whole fucking thing. But I what would I do? I'd probably blame my wife. I'd be like, what did you do? You put it somewhere? I don't love I love weed. I used to love drugs. Now weed is just something that is very good. But no, you give it to a dog, you're a piece of shit. River Akron 999. This is why I'm glad I live in New Jersey. We have emergency at my store. The cops showed up and we were smoking as we were talking. See, that's taking a little too far. I don't think I would ever go that far because it's like you're just saying fuck you to them basically.
But if they're cool about it, not really. Because if they're cool about it, they're like, listen, man, it's like I get it. You're smoking with me. I mean, sooner or later you're gonna have that cool cop, right? That doesn't really care.
Yeah, but when you don't have that cool cop, what happens to an alligator when he eats a pound of weed? That's another thing. I would just eat edibles. I get edibles, throw them around the lake, let them come out and fucking eat it, get all fucking high. They'll wobble around, and I hit them with a baseball bat. They all die of Lou Gehrig's disease. I don't.
Their last moments are filled with joy.
Well,
joy and fucking a baseball bat around their head.
Bob has quite the he has quite the scenarios he has hatched up in his head, doesn't he?
That's what I do all day. I think about stuff like this.
It's the weed talking. It's the weed talking. Now finally, we have a guy here who's he's definitely high. He doesn't say he's high because he can't spell the word. Well, check it out, and then you guys can tell me what you think of this one.
This 911 call raised some eyebrows.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my wife got attacked by a warthog real bad, and I need someone to come up with an ambulance and pick her up. Okay, sir. Can you give me your address? Yeah, we're at 1825 Eucalyptus Drive. Okay, could you spell that for me, sir? I'm going to drag her on over to Oak Street. And you can pick her up.
That's fucking great. I'm going to drag
Wow. Wow.
That's the way to do it, man.
I can't. That's yeah, I know.
Okay,
I want to smoke some bud with that dude right now.
So like Bob, right now, spell eucalyptus.
There's no way. I wouldn't even know what it started with. I don't even know what it would start with, truthfully. Y? A Y?
It's an E.
EUCALYPTUS?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's eucalyptus.
I wouldn't even move on that street. I would have moved on Oak Street. I would have never. There's no way
funny.
because I would have took a picture of the sign and just kept looking at it all the time to figure out how to spell it. And I couldn't order. I can't even say it. Eucalyptics, right?
No, try again, Bob. One more time.
Say it for me.
Eucalyptus.
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 It's just a stupid thing. Just go to
It's a stupid thing.
It is. It's why would people fucking? How many letters do you need on your street? That's too much. You know what I mean? You're gonna have an extra long sign that looks like a fucking clown shoe hanging off the fucking pole. Fuck that shit.
What I love about that video more than anything is the fact that he was really dumbfounded. He's like, "Well, how do you spell it?" And he was just so dumbfounded. And he's like, "It's just easier just dragging the body somewhere else."
That's hysterical.
That he might have saved her life because maybe it was an easier way to get into it by Oak Street, But anything that happened on that street, nobody's fucking. Even the pizza guy, you'd be like, "I'll meet you on Oak Street." Meet me at the corner at Oak Street, But hey, man, fucking life is fun, and that's what we live for. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
It really. Do you know what we? Something that we all kind of missed on it. Obviously, it was the eucalyptus, but do you know why? Like, did you hear why? What happened?
She got attacked by a fucking
warthog.
A fucking warthog. Like you don't even like. That is insanely ridiculous.
That was the first time they got that call, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna send somebody. Where you at?" And he's like, "Oh, okay, I can't."
A fucking warthog,
like a Power Ranger.
911. What's your emergency? Yeah, my wife got attacked by a warthog real bad.
You could have ended it right there. Like you could have ended it right there. You got attacked by a warthog. How embarrassing!
That he says someone needs to come pick her up, and Annalise come pick her up, and then he's gonna drag her as she's fucking.
She's all hurt. He's gonna drag her to another. Oh, you're
gonna drag her. You're not even gonna that's a person that loves her.
And you know why? You know why he's not injured? Because he fucking ran. I guarantee it. They were hanging out together. He saw it, took off.
Dude, those warthogs are just so you know, those warthogs are no joke. Have you seen those things? Like a wild warthog?
They're huge, man. They're fucking, and they got those two fucking things that come out.
Yeah, they have to live, so that's like a danger, a real danger.
Yeah. They go up. Yeah,
they go up. They're like this. Warthogs. What are they? Africa?
I don't know. It can't be. This guy, they don't name a street like that.
Eucalyptus in Africa. That's stupid. Where do you, I don't know, where do walk, Alabama?
They're out here. No, they're like they're basically pigs that fucking have an attitude. So they're in a lot of states here.
All right, any state here that has a sign that says "Beware of warthogs," I don't want to live there. I'm just going out and saying it.
Do not get attacked by one on eucalyptus.
There was a sighting.
Fucking word ever.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking street sign eucalyptus, dude. It's coming to your house. And we're throwing it in your pool with an alligator. I
drag her to Oak Street. I could spell that.
African warthogs have big dicks. So just stop it. You see red birds, stop it. All right, we got to get out of here. We got more shows coming. We got Miserable Men coming at 7, I believe, and then we have Uncle Rico on YouTube. So it'll be free tonight at 9 right here. So come and get it. Who's good in math but can't drive? Me. I don't know.
Who's good at math and can't drive?
Oh, you.
I was like, you know what? Now I'm just sitting there waiting.
Wow.
waiting.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, guys, seriously, watch the Shuli Network, all these great shows that Bob just said. We always appreciate our listeners. It was so much fun again. If, of course, you want to continue to hang with us, do so. ComicsOnCannabis.com. Follow us on Instagram at ComicsOnCannabis. Guys, until next time, thanks for listening. And, of course, smoke happy.
Yeah.
All my heroes are potheads. So I drink and drive when you